right, welcome to day 4. As you can see, it's snowing out and eventually it'll turn to rain. So it'll be a perfect day to clean the basement, or at least a section of it, because it's so messy down there. Down in my basement, where I have a lot of our household cleaners, things for the car, outside gardening type of stuff, pesticides and things like that. Not that I use a lot of them. But the idea is it's a good time of year to go through and do an inventory and figure out what you think you might use in the next year, and then if you want to get rid of stuff, to think about what you would do with that. Either if you could donate it to somebody else, but please don't put it down the drain or even put it in the garbage, or apply it improperly in the yard. You want to make sure that you bring it to a place like Has Waste Central, which will be open later on this summer once we get out of quarantine. And that will help protect our land, our water bodies, and make sure that we're not doing the wrong thing. As you can see, I've organized a little bit, and I found out I had a lot of stuff that I forgot I had. So I found a lot of seed packets that are going to be a project later on this week or next week. I also remembered that I had some rooting hormones and a lot of chemicals that I hadn't thought about in a while. And even things like a little bit of antifreeze or a little bit of windshield washer fluid. It's best to, go out and use those up. So that's another task I'm going to do later on this week. It's better to use up the stuff than to throw it away. And so you can see that the stuff is all more visible now. And so I know that I have it, and the idea is that use up what you have first before you go and purchase new. So I organized some of our garden stuff so that it's by the back door and ready to go, and that we remember where it is when we need it. And I did find a few things that I think need to go to Has Waste Central. And so it's a lighter fluid that I'll never use, some Roundup, some other products, and my next task is to tackle underneath the sink, because that's full of a lot of household chemicals, some of them that I use and some of them that I may not, but it'd be nice to see which ones I have and use them up. And so I encourage you all to go out and go through your house and see what chemicals you have, and bring them to Has Waste Central in the summertime once they open up, so that they don't end up polluting our rivers and streams. Thank you. Hope you're doing well.